See, different indirect expenses are given, and we will have to use the different bases for dividing the indirect costs into different departments. Okay, see, like factory rent rate tax. So rent will be based on floor area. So we have taken this ratio and divided it into different departments. Okay. Likewise, depreciation, value of machinery. Stock will be value of stock. So these are the bases. See, value of stock is given. So insurance and stock overhead, common expenditure, we can divide it on basis of value of stock. Similarly, staff welfare expenses on basis of number of workers. Overheads, value of material again. Lighting, heating, number of light points. So just we will solve this. See, what is the store's overhead amount? Store's overhead amount is 1000. See, store's overhead amount is 1000. And how we will divide this 1000 into different department? Value of material. So value of material is given to us in the question. See, value of material is given 40, 30, 20, 10. So it will become 4:3:2:1. Clear? So we can easily divide this 1000 in this ratio. How much it will be? Anybody can calculate. 4 + 3, 7 + 2, 9 + 1. Correct? So 10,000 divided by 10 into 4. So 400, 300, 200 and 100. Correct? Okay. Lighting and heating. Lighting and heating, we can do it on basis of number of light points. Okay, lighting and heating expenditure incurred by the company is 3000. So now how we will divide this 3000 into 4 departments based on light points? No? Logical. So department P1 is having 200 light points. So that much we will put it in P1. Okay, out of the total cost of 3000, we will divide that cost on basis of light points. So how much it will be? 250 plus 50, 300. Okay, similarly, power we will divide on horsepower. Clear? So it will be 25 plus 25, 50, 100. So we have divided the common expenditure into 4 departments. So you can do the total also. So this will be the total amount allocated to different departments. So if you will do the total of this 4, no, you will get the same amount, 49,700. Okay. So this is about apportioning the overheads to different departments. Okay, now in examination, how question will come? Simple. Factory rent will be given, floor area ratio will be given, and amount will be given. Just you have to divide that into different ratios. Okay, because full sum will not come in exam. It is not possible. So only one expenditure and their ratio will be given. You will have to just to divide it into different departments. Clear? So everybody note down this fastly, then we can continue with the next illustration. So now here one table is given. See, cost and different basis of apportionment. So this table you can remember for MCQ question. For example, see, fixed power generation cost. On what basis you will apportion the cost? Normal capacity. Clear? Variable power, actual power consumption. Okay, like lighting, number of light points, depreciation on asset value, insurance on asset value. So these are the common cost overheads, and this is the basis for apportioning the cost. So this you can remember because it will come in MCQ. For example, stores overhead will be given and 4 options will be given: direct material, direct wages, number of workers, floor area. So you will have to select the correct option. So this is a very simple questions will come from this. So if you will remember this table, from this you can score a good marks. Okay. For example, rent rates and tax will be given and asked how to apportion the cost. 4 options will be given: floor area, asset value, number of light point, direct wages. So correct option will be floor area. So similarly, see how many questions can from this. It can be formed from this. So just remember this table. So before that, you write and keep this. Make this only 2 columns fastly and write this 2 columns. No need of writing this columns. Okay, only write this 2 columns. How you will apportion the cost. It will be very useful for your examination. Yeah. Cost and the basis of apportionment. You should note this properly because from this MCQ questions will definitely come. It is very simple also. See, anything which is related to worker, staff welfare or supervision, it will be based on number of workers. Okay. Depreciation and insurance, it is related to asset, so it is based on asset value. Okay. Rent rates and taxes based on floor area. Stores means material, so it is related to direct material. Okay. Employees insurance charges, it is based on direct wages. It can be number of workers also. Lighting, number of light points. Okay. Power generation cost based on power consumption. Okay. Kilowatts per hour, etc. So this you note down this 2 column and remember this. From this high scoring questions possibilities there. See, read this, match the following. Group A, Group B. Here expenses are given. Here basis of allocation are given. Okay. So similarly, it can come in MCQ also. So same match the following can be converted into MCQ. See here, rent. Here options are given. So rent, how you will allocate on number of light points, time spent on machine, cost of each machine, actual depreciation, requisition slip, or floor area. Rent will be based on floor area, no? So this is the correct answer. See. So if you have remembered that table, this question will be easy. Lighting and heating, how you can allocate based on number of light points, no? Supervision. Supervision, just now we have understood. Supervision, how you will allocate based on what? Supervision. Supervision charges will be based on time spent on machine, how much time a supervisor is spending on machine. That can be the basis. Insurance. Insurance is based on value of machine. Understood. Depreciation. Depreciation, again, you can, actual depreciation is given, or it can be on basis of cost of machine also. Okay. So like that, if you will remember that table, your answer will be easy to answer. Okay, so this much understood, everybody? So now we will understand absorption of overheads to product using some different methods. So first, before understanding that, let us understand what is absorption. See, absorption means what? Absorption of overhead means charging overheads to different products. Okay, absorption overhead means what? Charging the overheads to different products on some basis. Okay. Absorption overhead means charging the overheads to product on some basis. For example, some important bases are machine hour rate. So in machine hour rate method, overhead will be charged to product on the basis of machine hour. Okay, so in machine hour rate method, we will charge the overheads to different products on basis of machine hour. Okay, how machine hour rate is used for charging the overheads to products, that we will understand. See, simple. Overhead means what? Indirect cost. So it will be related to more than one product. It is a common expenditure. Okay, overhead means what? For purpose of understanding, you can understand it is a common expenditure. So overhead means what? Common expenditure. So how we will charge the overheads to different products on basis of machine hour? Let us understand with example of an illustration. See, company company XYZ produces two products, product A and product B. Okay. Company uses machine hour rate for charging overheads to products. So this XYZ company is there. It is producing two products, product A and product B, and it is using machine hour rate to charge the overhead to product. So how we will charge the overhead to product using machine hour rate? Let us understand. So total overheads incurred by the company is rupees 5 lakhs. Okay, and machine hour is equal to, let us assume it is 50,000 hours. Okay. So total machine hour during the year is 50,000 hours and total overhead cost is 5 lakhs. Product A machine hours is, let us take 30,000 hours, and product B machine hours is 20,000 hours. Understood? So total machine hours by the company is 50,000, and out of that, for product A it is 30,000 hours. Machine used is 30,000 hours, and for product B machine is used 20,000 hours. Now on the basis of this, we will have to apportion the 5 lakh rupees to both the products. So apportion the overheads on the basis of machine hour rate. So how we can allocate? Simple. Total overhead is how much? 5 lakh. So total machine hour is how much? 50,000. So overhead rate per hour will be how much? Overhead rate per hour, per machine hour. Overhead per machine hour will be total overheads divided by total machine hours. That is rupees 5 lakhs divided by 50,000 hours. So how much it will be? So per hour overhead will be 5 lakh divided by 50,000. So it will be 10 per hour. Clear? Yeah. So now we have got that overhead is 10 per machine hour. Now we can easily divide it into two products. No? Product A product is using 30,000 hours machine hours, so it will be 30,000 machine hours into 10 per hour, 10 per machine hours. So you will get the answer. Similarly for product B also, remaining will be allocated. That is 20,000 machine hours into rupees 10 per machine hour. So calculate this, you will get the answer. So it will be rupees 3 lakhs. We will charge to product A, and 2 lakh we will charge to product B. Understood? So if machine hour is used, it will be based on machine hours. Okay, so for today we are stopping here. We will continue in the first class. You will get this notes in Google Classroom. No need of noting it down now.